You may have heard about the iliotibial band, that dense layer of connective tissue that starts at your hip and connects at the outside of your knee. It can cause all kinds of problems, both in the hips and in the back. And if you're an anatomy geek, you can really explore this fully, all these connections. But for the purposes of bed yoga, let's just say that the IT band gets pretty cranky and it can screw up the rest of your body pretty badly. So we're going to use bed yoga to explore an opening and a release of the IT band. To begin, again, feel your body on the bed, the mattress pressing up, your body pressing down. And draw your knees into your chest. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Feel your back on the bed. Breathe and breathe and breathe. And now let your heels come down right by your buttocks on the bed. Press down on the bed so you can lift your hips up and move them to the right of your midline before dropping them back down. Now draw your right knee into your chest, extending the left leg flat along the bed. Keeping your right knee bent, grasp the outside of that foot with your left hand. If there's any strain, use the strap. So you'll know right now whether this is challenging beyond what would be easy for your body to accommodate. Then gently begin lengthening and releasing the leg, lifting it up towards the ceiling but not forcing it, and then releasing it down. Check in to see if your ego wants your leg to be straight. Do you think the gates to yoga heaven are lined by people with straight legs in this posture? We've all got an idea in our heads about how these postures are supposed to look and what our bodies are supposed to be able to do. Come back down into your own body. Make your goal an awareness of when effort turns to strain by constantly monitoring your breath, your jaw, the skin around your eyes, and most of all, can you smile? And now look down into the leg that's stretching and releasing and see, is the resistance in the hamstring, in the outside of the leg, in the hip, or maybe somewhere else? Now begin moving the right leg over to the left side of your body by drawing it with your left hand. Go very slowly and stop way before your limit. Bend your knee to release the tension in the leg and notice how the sensations change. You may find resistance initially, but by assuring that the body is comfortable, you can begin deepening your breath. Imagine the lungs pressing up against and expanding your rib cage. Now bring your attention into that right shoulder. Can you release it down into the bed? With that right shoulder comfortably relaxed, play with straightening that bent leg only so much as your breath can remain completely free. Do this through a couple of breath cycles. And then come back to center Drawing both knees into your chest. Then dropping your feet down, straightening your hips out. By pressing down again, coming to the midline. If you were off kilter, now press down with the feet again and move the hips to the opposite side. Now draw your left knee into your chest, extending the right leg flat. Grasp the outside of your left foot with your right hand. Again, have the strap available if you need it. And start lengthening and releasing the leg up to the ceiling. Be your own teacher. Where is the balance between effort and strain? Don't strain. Again, your goal is to notice when it changes from relaxed but firm effort into tight and constricted tension. Soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Once again, smile. Now with that right hand, start moving your left foot over to the right side of your body, keeping your knee deeply bent to start with on this side. See if you can soften that left shoulder into the bed. And then, you may not get more than 1/8 of an inch, but think about straightening that leg and bending it. Straightening and bending. Breathing and letting go. If it's difficult for you to find the difference between effort and tension, this is a good way to explore it. Bend your knee deeply now. Notice how that feels. Now straighten it. See if there's a difference. Was one more forgiving? See if in the extended position you can have that sense of letting go. Now bend that knee again. Come back to center. Press both heels into the floor so you come to your midline, and then draw your knees into your chest. Drop your legs down into a full extension, almost like you're in Shavasana, corpse pose. Drop your body into the bed. And let your awareness scan through your body from the crown of your head down to your toes, seeing and feeling the muscles that have been working. And now draw your knees into your chest and roll off to your right side. But don't worry, we're not done yet.